A Marion County stepmom is raising concerns about a Lawrence child care facility. Good evening, I'm Nicole Griffin.
And I'm Mark Mullins. Records show the state of Indiana also expressed concerns about the Spanish Advantage Club. The state alleges they have operated illegally. In December, they issued a cease and desist letter to the facility saying they're providing child care to dozens of children without a license. WRTV Investigates Kara Kenny is digging into these allegations and joins us now with the changes already underway at the facility and what you can look for as a parent.
In Indiana, a licensed child care center or home has to follow a slew of regulations, including background checks for staff, safe sleep and CPR training, as well as specific child-to-staff ratios to ensure there's enough teachers for the number of children. A stepmom was surprised to learn the facility where her children were attending is not licensed. The Spanish Advantage Club, also known as TSAC on East 59th Street, has been open since 2015. Elizabeth Eisenhood runs the dual language education business with her husband and 6 children. According to their website, they offer preschool for kids as young as 3, as well as after-school childcare, summer and spring break camps, as well as transportation.
They're my stepkids. They were enrolled before I moved here.
Melissa Wells says her stepdaughter attended after-school care and her stepson full-day childcare.
When I first started going there, it just seemed sort of off.
Melissa says there seemed to be a lot of kids, but not many staff members. And then there was an incident with her stepson.
And he was sent home with no underwear, no pull-up, and in clothes that didn't belong to him. And when I picked him up, I'm like, what is this? So talked to TSAC the next morning, and they didn't really have any answers either. And that definitely rubbed me the wrong way and made me really want to pursue more of this gut instinct of, okay, if this is a school, if this is a daycare facility, what does it have to be? There's got to be rules, there's got to be regulations, there's got to be standards.
Melissa did some research and was shocked to learn TSAC is not a school, nor is it a licensed child care facility.
I have never seen a single license.
Melissa says her husband filed a complaint at the beginning of December with the Indiana Family and Social Services Administration, the state agency that licenses and inspects child care. What Melissa did not know is that FSSA inspected TSAC on July 29th of last year after receiving another complaint. Records show a state licensing consultant observed 57 children from ages 4 to 12 years of age, and the operator stated they care for children Monday through Friday from 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. On December 20th, after Melissa Wells' complaint, the state issued this letter saying you must cease and desist operating your unlicensed and unregistered child care facility. The state went on to say the Spanish Advantage Club meets the definition of a child care center or ministry because of their hours and days of operation and because they're a regularly paid provider. The Spanish Advantage Club is one of 20 providers currently on the state's illegal provider website, which means they've been issued at least one cease and desist letter for operating illegally. According to FSSA, the Spanish Advantage Club has never been licensed. The first time they applied for full licensure, January 28th, the day after we emailed TSAC to ask for their response. The facility is currently operating under an exemption in Indiana law, the same one many camps and half-day preschools use. It all comes down to hours and days of operation, according to Child Care Answers, a local resource and referral agency.
So it would be that I could operate my program Monday through Friday, and then the next week I would operate Monday through Thursday and close on Friday. There's also, if you have a program that only operates for 4 hours a day, so I don't operate from 6 to 6, I only operate from 9 to 1, and then I'm not required to be licensed. Those are exempt programs.
The operators of the Spanish Advantage Club did not agree to meet with us in person or virtually, despite our repeated requests, so we showed up to the facility. In the lobby, we saw a sign showing they closed Friday, February 11th. No one came to talk to us, well, except the Lawrence Police Department.
I'm guessing you're here for us?
Yes.
Okay. What's up?
They don't want you on their property,
okay.
So they're asking you guys to leave.
Okay, thank you.
After that encounter, we got an email from the Spanish Advantage Club's co-operator, Elizabeth Eisenhood, saying, not a single parent has ever complained or had any issues with their children in the past 7 years since I opened my facility. Eisenhood went on to say, I am proud of what I have built with my family in our diverse area and also of what I do and what I have done throughout my years as a teacher and for our community of Lawrence. The service my family provides has helped hundreds, if not thousands, of parents and their children, and they are all very grateful to me. FSSA says they made follow-up visits to the facility in August and December and continue to visit TSAC regularly. FSSA is reviewing their application to become licensed, telling us we are committed to working with providers, as we are with this particular provider, to help ensure safe and quality childcare for our youngest Hoosiers. Melissa Wells says her stepchildren have not attended TSAC since December.
My kiddos at least are out of that situation. Now it absolutely is looking out for other families, for other kids.
She says parents should do their research and ask to see a facility's license.
So it's trust, but verify.
You can go to FSSA's website to find out if a facility is licensed. If they are, you can see inspection reports for that center or home. They also have a feature where you can map licensed facilities near your home or work. Working for you, Kara Kenny, WRTV.
Thank you, Kara. You can also reach out to Child Care Answers, which can help you find a child care facility that meets your needs. Give them a call. This number on the screen, 317-636-5727.